Hi guys, Dumelang and welcome to today's episode of Scent Check. First of all, happy new year to you guys. I hope you guys will have a beautiful, blessed and prosperous new year. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about all my favorite fragrances from last year, fragrances that I used up quite often last year, and some of my favorite discoveries from last year. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And if you didn't know who I am, my name is Ntabi, so welcome to you. So let's get into the video. First of all, there's a lot of fragrances here, like I will be uploading more videos this year talking about, you know, more of the fragrances on this tray, fragrance combinations, things like that. So don't worry, I'm gonna be giving you guys a lot of layering videos, a lot of Arabian fragrance videos. Somebody asked me to do that in my last video. Don't worry, I got you, girl. I got you. So yeah, let's get into the first fragrance. This is Dolce & Gabanna Imperiale. This is really just a aquatic watermelon kiwi lemon type of a fragrance. I describe this as, like, if you follow me on TikTok, you must have seen a video where I was talking about how this fragrance smells, and it's giving very crisp, maybe let's just say a cold glass of water with some lemon slices, watermelon, kiwi, you know those type of vibes. Yeah, surprisingly I enjoyed wearing this fragrance. As you can see, there's a dent, and I bought this fragrance like a long time ago, okay, but I started using it last year because I realized, hore, I can actually wear this with another baby, which I hardly used to wear, but now it has a big dent, and that is Pink Sugar from Aquilina. I did not enjoy wearing this when I first got it. You know why? Because it reminded me of, what's the name of this fragrance? Candy Carnival from Oh So Heavenly. If you've ever used that, then 100% like you don't need to buy this, right? Well, I guess for the performance and the longevity you can buy this, but a point yami is I blind bought this, and then you can imagine my shock and my disappointment when I actually realized how this smells like that Oh So Heavenly Candy Carnival scent that I used to use, and I used to use it when I was like 19. So I was kind of like, I've outgrown that scent. Little did I know I would eventually start using it, and I'm almost through with this bottle. And when I say to you this combo eats, it eats. But like I said, I'm going to give you guys dedicated fragrance layering videos. Don't worry about that, because one thing about me, perfume master chef, I'll tell you for free. But yeah, these two go so well together, and every single time I wear this, I pair it up with this. That's the only way I can enjoy smelling like this, because this is, if you know me, this is too fresh for me. It's not sweet enough for me, and it doesn't have that level of depth. But it is actually a decent performing fragrance for what it is. So those are the first two, L'Imperiale from Dolce & Gabbana, and then Pink Sugar from Aquilina. This is also one that was really great for layering purposes, okay? I hardly ever wore this by itself, but definitely a stunning layering fragrance. The third fragrance is this baby over here. This is Nebras from Lataffa. Guys, this is a really good dupe of Billie Eilish. However, it doesn't smell exactly 100% like it. This one goes more in like that cacao, like a dusty cacao type of a scent. It's more prominent in here than it is in Billie Eilish, because Billie Eilish has more of like a pronounced red berry type of a scent. So this one definitely is one that will get you a lot of compliments. Love wearing this by itself. However, when I say to you, I am perfume master chef, please don't take that for granted. Please don't. Because last year now, I discovered, and I'm gonna now talk about the fourth fragrance, which is this one from Francique. What is this? So this one is from FA Paris, right? And this is Francique 6355. It's a dupe of Gris Chanel, and that's literally why I bought this, because I've always wanted to know what Gris Chanel smells like, because you know how everybody overseas will talk about fragrances that we quite literally can't access in South Africa. So when I saw this, I said, say less, I'm going to try this out. And when I initially got this, disappointment, not because it smells bad, but because it smells similar to a fragrance I already own, right, which is Versace Crystal Noir. This smelled like if they created a flanker of that fragrance, and it was maybe a bit more spicy, a bit more masculine leaning. And I say that because in this one, on my skin, there's cardamom in here, but I promise you that cardamom smells like black pepper on my skin, and I'm not a huge fan of black pepper, especially when it's too strong. So on my skin it literally gets smoky and black peppery, and that's why I felt like, okay, it maybe would lean a bit more masculine on for some people, right? So this is one that I think is perfect for a man. If you are looking for a really great scent to gift a guy in your life, please try this out. It's such a stunning scent. But yeah, as I said, it definitely became more smoky, more peppery on my skin. So what I would do with this one, I would wear it on my clothes, right? I would wear it on my clothes, and the only reason this has a dent is because of this girly over here. When I say to you, this was one of my favorite things to wear last year. And I know it doesn't look like the biggest dent ever, but given the fact that I had bought this such a long time ago, I probably got this like earlier on last year, right? And I only started using it properly around like late winter, because I put these two together one day and I said, perfume master chef. Okay guys, please, I'm gonna give you guys a layering video, but if you happen to have these two, please layer these two together, especially on a cold day or in the evening, and tell me you don't smell like the most seductive, the most sensual, the most sexiest woman on earth, please. The next one is this baby over here, Club de Nuit Imperiale from Amaf. This is from Amaf. So if you guys are, I know you guys are fragrance girlies, so you know what this is duping. This is duping one of my favorite fragrances of all time, Delina exclusive. If you've watched my other videos, you know the way I was going on and on about Delina exclusive. This is such a spot on dupe to that fragrance. When I say to you, creamy, rosy, lychee, a little bit of oud in the background, it's such a vibe. So yeah, this is definitely one that I really enjoyed last year. Like I'm halfway through this bottle. Like, well, you can't see it on screen, but like, yeah, it's like here. This is a stunning scent. If you have been looking for a really nice Delina exclusive alternative, look no further. Of course, this is one of the more pricier Middle Eastern fragrances, but definitely it's worth the money because the performance of this girly right here. And also, if you think about the original Delina exclusive, you are not gonna pay less than 5,000 rand for that perfume. So 5,000 rand, 800 rand, come on. Like, come on. The next one is Khamrah from Lataffa. You guys already know, I've spoken about this fragrance before on my channel. I will leave a young link somewhere here, but yeah, I love this fragrance. Like a boozy cinnamon, very like vanilla filled, you know, type of a fragrance, and it also has like a bit of like an apple pie type of a vibe, like an apple baked pastry vibe. It came in clutch for winter days, the evenings, those type of moments where you just want to feel very cozy, very warm, and it's cold outside. This girly over here. The next one is this girly over here, the infamous Yara from Lataffa. This is actually empty. I'm gonna give you guys a perfumes empty video. That's gonna be the next video after this one, because I actually, contrary to popular belief, right, I actually do finish some fragrances, because you know, when you have a lot of fragrances, you genuinely are not going to like actually empty out bottles very quickly, which is like one of the good things about having a lot of fragrances, because I don't like repurchasing fragrances. Like, I low-key feel like it hurts me. It feels like it's a bit of a waste of money. So I enjoy, like, you know, rather putting my money towards new fragrances, other fragrances, different fragrances, as opposed to repurchasing the same thing over and over again. But this is one I definitely repurchased. I really enjoyed this fragrance. I think I actually finished this perfume in like 1.5 months, which is so insane. It's one of the fastest times I've actually gone through a bottle of perfume. Like, this is a really nice, like, you know, girly type of a scent, very much like perfect scent to wear when you don't know what to wear. This is one that I would also reach for when I was looking for a really nice, pleasant fragrance to wear in the evenings, wear to bed. It came in clutch, man. This is a really nice scent. It's not a beast mode fragrance. I've seen some people lying on Beyonce's internet saying this perfume is a beast mode fragrance. No, it's not. Just because it's a Middle Eastern fragrance doesn't mean people will smell it through the wall. I think sometimes people online exaggerate things. Let me tell you for free. Okay, people online exaggerate things. I remember someone on TikTok actually commented on my video. Follow me on TikTok if you don't follow me on TikTok already. I'm trying to grow my platform over there. But anyway, somebody on TikTok was saying, Hore, I was like the first person they actually saw describing this fragrance like the way it actually is and not exaggerating things. And I was like, yeah, I don't lie, okay? I do not lie, because what reason do I have to lie? I don't have shares in this company. But anyway, it doesn't have a huge scent bubble, but like it definitely does, you know, project. Like maybe people around you will smell you, basically. People around you will smell you, but it's not gonna fill up a room, leave a huge scent trail after you've left the room. It's not that type of a scent, okay? It's very inoffensive. The next one here is Fenty from the girly Rihanna, okay? The fragrance that quite literally tore apart Beyonce's internet because the girls were fighting. Some of the girls are saying this smells terrible, the others are saying it smells good. I am part of the girlies that say this smells so good. This is very grown, it's an elegant, sexy type of a scent, right? So this is definitely, you smell like your credit score is very, very high, okay? It definitely gives that vibe. So musky, patchouli, blueberries, and there is rose in here, but you really just get like the musk, patchouli, and blueberry. The sweetness in this perfume is from the blueberries. Such a vibe. This, let me tell you, please let me tell you something for free. This fragrance performs really well. I used to notice that on myself, like, okay, this really does perform, up until I smelled it on someone else and I was like, girl, literally she was the person I was smelling out of everyone in that entire room. Like I kept smelling her everywhere I was going. It was leaving a scent trail. This fragrance, let me tell you, like, she is pricey, I don't want to lie. Like the price of this is a bit, you know, but to be fair, I guess because it's created under LVMH, that's why. I think the perfumer's name is Jean Cavalier or something like that. I'm not French, sorry for mispronouncing that, but yeah, he creates every single Louis Vuitton fragrance, so I guess because of that this is also going to be very pricey. But I don't want to lie, the performance of this fragrance is good. You can definitely layer it with other fragrances, but I'll give you guys the layering combinations in future videos. But yeah, I really enjoyed the scent last year, and low-key I'm thinking of getting a bottle one day. Very, very low-key, because I used to think I wouldn't like this, but this has, not that I wouldn't like it, I already liked it from the beginning, but I didn't know if I liked it enough to get a full bottle, especially for the price. But whenever ARC is having a sale and I happen to actually deeply badly want the fragrance, I will just get it. This is Barrakat Gentle Gold from Fragrance World. Look at that dent, please look at that. This scent, I actually bought this, okay, actually this is actually one of the reasons why I love Middle Eastern fragrances, right? I bought this because I always wanted to know what Gentle Fluidity Gold smells like, but every single time I happened to go to Skins Cosmetics, it was finished, okay? And I really just don't have the patience to be going all the way to Sandton City just to get there and not be able to smell something that I literally went all the way there for. So I saw this online, it was like, what, $250? And I was like, that's like my Uber going to Sandton City, so I might as well just buy this. And I bought this and no regrets. When I first got this, I was a bit like disappointed, just like the Francique fragrance. Nah, this one smelled similar to something I already have in my collection, which is Rose Gourmand from Zara. So I was like, damn, you know that thing when you keep blind buying fragrances only to realize that you bought something that smells like something you already own. So I was a bit disappointed over that. However, I actually realized that I really enjoy the scent. As you can see, I ended up reaching for this so many times last year. It's such a perfect signature scent. So this is one, if you're looking for something that's perfect to wear to work, I'll give you guys a video on that very soon. It's coming very soon, maybe in the next 2 episodes. Yeah, the next 2 episodes of Scent Check, I will be covering perfect fragrances for work, going back to varsity, going to campus, all the vibes. But yeah, this one, oh guys, come on, like, it smells like a put together woman. Smells like a put together woman. It's not overly sweet, and it does differ from Rose Gourmand in a sense that Rose Gourmand goes in a more rosy, sweet, vanillic, and what else is in Rose Gourmand? There's something in that perfume that makes it sweeter. So Rose Gourmand is much more sweeter than this one. However, if you so if you actually used Rose Gourmand and you found it was way too sweet for you, it was a bit cloying, especially for hot summer days, like Rose Gourmand is not perfect for those type of weather conditions, then definitely try this as an alternative, because shame, I don't want to lie, I wore this more than I wore Rose Gourmand, and I think that says a lot, because if you watch my video from like I think 2021 favorites, I loved Rose Gourmand, was raving about it. So yeah, this is a really lovely one. I think if I had to pick between the two, I would repurchase this one before I would ever repurchase Rose Gourmand. The next one is Go Fruity from Zara. Someone on TikTok told me this has been discontinued, because I recommended this on TikTok as a dupe of Burberry Her, and somebody was saying they cannot, not just one person actually, I heard multiple people saying this, and at first I was like, okay, maybe the person just couldn't find it, and then when I got other people saying that they couldn't find it, that's when I was like, ooh, okay, awkward. But yeah, Go Fruity, it's giving very much Burberry Her. It's like a good cross between Burberry Her and Burberry Her Elixir, honestly. But as I said on TikTok, okay, please follow me on TikTok, if you are looking for like the perfect Burberry Her Elixir vibe, just mix these two together and you quite literally get that fragrance. Like, I'm not even playing, I'm not joking right now. I told you, I'm perfume master chef, so I wouldn't lie to you, okay? I would not lie to you. And this combo eats, okay? Like, this combo really eats. Guys seem to like this a lot actually on me. So yeah, if you happen to have these two, then cool. And if you maybe can find this, because I don't know if it's fully sold out in every single store, but yeah, I will definitely find a good Burberry Her dupe for you guys, like really good one, and one that probably even performs better than this. As soon as I find it, I will plug you guys, so just stay tuned. Yes, I am from Cacherel. Oh, you guys, when I say to you, this scent is such a great layering fragrance. It's like this milky caramel, vanilla, white floral type of a scent, and I mixed this a lot, layered it a lot last year, and my favorite layering combo with this was with Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, or any other dupe you can think of. And as per usual, I will plug you guys with those things, so don't worry. If you guys ever bought this fragrance off my recommendation, please, I remember somebody was saying that they got this off my recommendation and they love this fragrance, so shout out to that girl. But yeah, this is such a lovely fragrance. I enjoy the scent. It's really perfect if you're looking for a nice, yummy, bit of a sexy type of a fragrance and you kind of want it to be your go-to sexy scent, then this one is definitely it, okay? Such a good fragrance. Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. You guys, the dent speaks for itself. When you initially smell this, you don't think it would actually be a great layering fragrance. However, this eats. This definitely layers with so many different fragrances, and I used it a lot as a layering scent last year, more than I did wearing it by itself. Well, I guess it's 50-50. I will link a video, like I'll link my playlist here so that you can watch my other videos where I've spoken in depth about these fragrances. Let's move on. This is such a random one, okay? This is so random. This is Azzaro Wanted Girl by Night. When I got this fragrance, I could not put it down. I wore it almost every single day of the week, okay? Particularly at night. This is something that I really enjoyed smelling, because I think when I bought this, it was like autumn was just starting, so it was getting a bit cool, and it was such a comforting, sweet type of a scent. This literally, and like, don't give up on this. Go smell it first, because once I say what I'm gonna say, some of you guys are gonna be like, I don't want to smell like that. But hear me out. This kind of smells like grape. Think of grape sweets, or think of like a Fanta grape type of a vibe. I promise you it gives that vibe, okay? Which is so funny because there's literally no grapes in here. This has like rum, whipped cream, vanilla, a little bit of wood, but it quite literally just smells like grape candy, grape sweets, purple grape candy, obviously, Fanta grape, that vibe. And maybe I'm a bit biased because I love Fanta grape, Huggies, I don't know, but this is such a lovely scent. And when I say to you, the performance on this thing, The performance on this thing is insane. Okay, it's so good. Definitely you get your value for money in here. So if you love smelling sweet, okay, you want to smell like candy, like those type of vibes, and it does get a bit like, it has this warmness to it, so it's really perfect if you're looking for like a nice youthful type of a winter sweet scent, or evening sweet type of a scent. And I think this is also one that would be perfect for like going out at night with the girls, or you're going to the club, whatever you're doing. I think this would also be nice because the scent trail is there, it lingers, and it also gives like a really beautiful scent bubble around you. So yeah, this is Azzaro, Wanted Girl by Night. Don't sleep on this, go try this out. And I actually got this, I got this on a really good price, and I will give you guys a video on where to find fragrances for like really affordable prices, okay? Because one thing about buying fragrances in South Africa, yeah, so I didn't buy this in South Africa, but I will give you guys the video. Like I said, just subscribe and we'll talk about that in future videos. Let's move on to the next fragrance. The next one is Lataffa Affection. You guys, when I first got this fragrance, okay, actually I'll put my link to my TikTok account in the description box below so that you can hear my thoughts on this fragrance. But it's a really good dupe for Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato, and I must say it actually performs better than it. I don't want to lie, okay, it performs better than it, and honestly on my skin this is sweeter than Yum Pistachio Gelato. Really enjoyed this one, layering it, wearing it alone, really great scents. Another baby I surprisingly enjoyed last year was this one, Applejuice from Zara. I used to hate this perfume, used to hate this fragrance because I always felt like I could never smell it, right? But this is a really good dupe of Chanel Chance Outandra. So if you like that fragrance, go get this. I promise you there's no difference between this fragrance and that perfume. Maybe the Chanel one performs a little bit better because it's Chanel, so maybe it does. However, this honestly, like, yeah, I enjoyed this one. Layering it as well was like my favorite thing to do. Little baby over here, you guys already must have seen my review on this perfume. If you haven't, I'll leave it up here. This is the Kayali Eden Sparkling Lychee. Yeah, this is a very cute girl. Like, she's cute. Like, honestly, that's the best way I always describe this fragrance. Cute, youthful, fun, flirty, lychee type of a fragrance, right? Lychee jelly babies, that's how I described it in the last video. But yeah, you'll just watch the video somewhere up here. Hibiscus Mahajad from Maison Criveli. I think ever since I got this perfume in 2021, I'm standing here right now telling you that this is still one of like top 2 of my most complimented fragrances. I don't think this fragrance will be dethroned by any other fragrance because she is a standout fragrance. I think that's why it's constantly getting complimented, because this is definitely that scent you put on and you will be smelled in a crowd, like you will stand out in a crowd. You see how I was describing the Fenty fragrance? This does the exact same thing. If anything, it's probably way better, right? When it comes to the way it performs, it's a beast mode fragrance. Like, she's pricey, but you definitely see what you're paying for. It's one of those fragrances. And if you know me, okay, in as much as I love fragrances, I love buying fragrances, I'm also selective when it comes to spending a lot of money on fragrances, like niche fragrances, because I'm very much aware that not all of them are worth the prices that they charge for it. So with this one, I bought it because it definitely was worth the price, guys. Hibiscus Mahajad is the girl she thinks she is, okay? And she's the girl all the girls are saying she is that girl. So yeah, I'm like halfway through the bottle and I've had this since 2021. That speaks to how strong and potent this perfume is. This is 2024. I've had it since 2021 and it's only halfway. Get a decant, maybe start with a decant of this fragrance and then you will work your way up to the bigger bottle. I think this is a 50 ml, I think. Yeah, the prices of fragrances right now are so insane, like they're so crazy. And a lot of times that these brands like like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, why are you hyper escalating your prices? But like there's like a whole bunch of dupe companies duping like every other fragrance on the market, and they're getting better and better and better as the months progress. So I really don't get what the logic behind that is. I low-key have my suspicions, like I low-key have my little theories, but let's not get into that. Like this video is already so long, but I'm gonna quickly talk about one of my One of my favorite discoveries from last year, Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana. I have this little baby over here. You guys, this is such a stunning scent. Such a stunning scent. It's so good though. It's so good. It's this lemon vanilla cakey type of a fragrance. This video is already so long. I am so sorry for this video being so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do tell me what your favorite fragrances were from last year, what you are looking forward to trying this year, and tell me whatever video recommendations you would like to see from me. I will do it for you, okay? So yeah, look out for all my future videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and do turn on your post notifications. I will see you guys next week. Bye.